Hi guys, today we have a really interesting topic. We are going to be talking about how to actually eliminate self-doubt. So if you actually look around you, you can clearly see that everyone is programmed to actually feel limited. Everyone is programmed in a way where we have been bullied when we were younger, where we grow up in environment. I'm talking about 99% of the population. There's bully when you're younger. You grow up in an environment that is not empowering, that is like not cheerful, that is making you feel as if there is something wrong with you, that is like where your teacher, if you're like, let's say like you were younger and then your teacher tells you that you're like not good at math or like you're dumb, and at that point you just like naturally develop a belief that you're actually dumb, you're not smart enough and you cannot do that, and then that starts running the show for every single human being that gets stored in a subconscious and actually starts running the show for your life. And it shows up differently in different people. Some people have been thought that they're not beautiful enough, that they're not tall enough, they don't have what it takes, they're not enough. Like, we're brought up to believe as if there is something wrong with us. Now, the reason why I'm bringing this up, it's because you have a big elephant. Think of it this way: your subconscious mind that is running 95% of your outcome in life is in this big elephant. That's your subconscious mind, and you only have 5% of free will that you can exert to create your life through free will. Now, the 95% is this elephant that is buried, and what's happened is like within we have buried like programs in our subconscious that are running the show. And as I said earlier, if you just like look around you and if you look how people think are limited, it's of this programming that's in the subconscious. On the other hand, you see that we're all creatures of habits. We're like literally like automatic machines that operate like cockroaches. If you really think about it, like we wake up in the morning, we get out of bed from a specific side, we go and we get our coffee, then we walk the dog, then just think about your morning routine and see how like it's all the same over and over and over and over and over. The reason why I am bringing this up is because we have an opinion about ourselves and we cannot rise beyond that opinion. And that opinion that we have about ourselves is actually buried in the subconscious mind. And Peter Sage talked about this in his TED Talk, and it's just like really beautiful how he actually like digs deeper into the power environment has in actually influencing that programming. Now, for those of you guys who actually are interested in how to develop a self-perception that is just so strong and powerful, in order for you to really create a reality that you want, in order for you to like manifest your dreams, in order for you to bring your desires into fruition, I did a specific video here. Check that out. And so let's go back to how to eliminate the self-doubt. So the first thing you want to be able to do is like you want to be able to be aware of that programming. You want to be able to pull the weed and see actually what is that programming. How does that look like? And so, okay guys, so let's go back to actually how to get rid of self-doubt. I want you guys to really go and pull the weed and look at that programming. Look at that programming and actually see where does that belief came from. Because once you realize that that belief actually has came from an authority figure in your life, whether it's your parents, whether it's a teacher, someone who had influence in your life, and that you internalize that belief at a moment where you were not capable of critically either accepting or rejecting whatever they said about you, then it naturally gets soaked in at a moment where we actually don't have this capacity to reject or to have an opinion. We just like internalize everything by contagion. It's contagious. The environment is just so powerful. So the first thing I want you guys is like to really pull the weed and be able to really see what that is. And by the way, this is something that we do within the Limitless Mind Academy. And for those of you who want to be part of the Limitless Mind Academy, make sure to book a call below with my team. But for those of you who are not ready yet and want to get more information on how to actually pull these weeds, what are the necessary steps, let me know below in the comments. So I make sure I do a specific video for you guys. So you want to pull the weed, you want to be able to really, and when you pull the weed, it's almost as if like you take your eyeballs and like you flip them around, because you're really able to see what is this thing that is buried, that you have not chosen, and that is part of the engine that is driving your life. So once you have gained clarity over what's that belief, and at that point you want to rewire it with a new one. That's so powerful. You want to do that through auto-suggestion. You want to do that through your own self-made hypnosis. You want to do that. You want to choose actually what do you want to believe about yourself. Who do you want to become? How do this person actually, like, what's the level of confidence that this person has? And I'm not talking about, like, guys, I'm not talking when you try to do something new and you're going to feel the imposter syndrome, as if like there is something that like you're scared when something is new. That's like totally normal. But I'm talking about if you have like desires that you want to go for, but you still feel as if you not achieve that because you have an opinion about yourself of not being capable of that. So once you have pulled the weed, now you want to literally like put yourself in environments that are empowering. That's the most important thing, guys. We are a product of our environment, and the reason why you have an opinion about yourself that is not necessarily a strong opinion about yourself, it is because your environment has not necessarily allowed you and flourished you in a way for you to blossom. That's the reason why I personally decided to create the Limitless Mind Academy, because as I was like looking around me, as I was actually working and I was looking around me, I was seeing that everyone was going to work and then finishing work and then starting to drink or starting to like just like escape reality, distract themselves either through drinking or through drugs or through just like really realize that actually people are just like automatic robots. They just go and then they fulfill on specific work, and then they are like worked to death, and then like after that they literally just like get out of work and then start drinking. And the reason why I'm saying this, it's because people are not expressed from their spirit. They're not living from their spirit. They're not living from their core. They're living from conditioning. They're living by default. And the reason why they're not going for the things that excite them, that brings them joy, is because they believe that they don't have what it takes to some extent. And this video is specifically about self-doubt. So what I want you guys to really be aware of is you want to put yourself in the right environment. You want to put surround yourself with a community of people that empowers you, a community of people that has dreams, a community of people that has vision, a community of people that is actually consciously choosing to be with each other, consciously choosing to empower each other, and consciously choosing to apply different distinctions and tools to program their subconscious mind to get rid of all the crap and to really be able to align the mind with the heart. And for those of you who are actually called for this community, are called for this work, book a call below with me or my team member to book a call for the Limitless Mind, to be part of the Limitless Mind Academy. And I cannot wait, guys, to see you on the other side. And make sure to leave a comment and just tell me, what did you think? Tell me if you have value through this content. Tell me what would you like to hear more about, and make sure to like and subscribe if, of course, you have enjoyed this content. And I am looking forward to see you guys. Until next time.